Thanks for being here.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You know, it's so interesting. The first Kick-Ass, which got so much attention, you were so great in it. How old were you at the time? You were 11?
11, yeah. I read the script when I was 10, and then I filmed it by 11 years old.
Okay, and then immediately, so many people, a lot of fans out there identify you as Hit Girl.
Yeah.
Is that ever strange when you're out, you're trying to have a good time, and fans identify you with that role?
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I was at a Paul McCartney concert about a year ago, and this guy was really drunk, and he came up to me and he was like, "Hey, man, are you Hit Girl?" And I was like, you know, it's that moment where you're going, maybe I lie and say I'm like from Arkansas, and I'm like visiting.
Right.
And then he was like, will you just punch me in the face? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna punch you in the face, but thank you for asking.
Yeah, it's so weird too because, yeah, they want something in that moment that you can't possibly give them. You know?
Well, a black eye.
Well, you probably could.
I could give it to them. I just don't, I'm a much nicer person than that.
You've trained so hard for both the films. You actually are quite a good fighter. What are the styles of martial arts that you've trained in?
I learned tons of different things in martial arts. I learned a lot of jiu-jitsu. I learned some different stuff like Krav Maga. I learned a little bit of KGB stuff, like Russian fighting things. I learned, oh my gosh, I mean, just a merit of different things. And then, you know, you learn all these random moves, and then they actually put you on set and they're like, now do this one, this one, and this one. And you're like, oh. So that's how it goes together. Like, okay.
So it's almost like it's choreographed. It's all put together in that way.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But I could fight someone. Hopefully.
Hopefully, you'd like to fight somebody.
I mean,
you'd kind of like to use it in real life.
If you come at me, you know.
Andy, get her.
Ready to go?
That's how I operate. I wouldn't do it. You know, you are 16 years old now. You're so poised. You seem older. You know, it's spiritually older. Is that a fair thing to say?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess, you know, I think it is. It's like, you know, you're put in a business where you have to act older. But I mean, the minute I'm around my friends, I'm a total goof.
Right.
Like I'm a ham. I just mess up and trip over myself and.
What about adults? Do adults ever forget that they're talking to someone who's 16?
Yeah. Yeah, no. Usually what happens, which is really awkward, is they try and talk to me about their marital problems. And I'm like,
what?
You know, I'm a great listener. Yeah. Like, you know, if you ever have, I listen really well. And, you know,
my marriage is okay, by the way.
Yeah. But, you know, I can listen to you.
But we should talk.
We should talk later.
Sometimes she's just such a no, but you have adults talk to you about.
I do, yeah, and they're like, you know, God, last night he was just so annoying, and I'm like, yeah, you know, when I was never in a relationship, I know what you mean there. But you will sort of give them advice even though you don't have much to base it on. Yeah, you know, what I have to base it on is like my 4 older brothers, you know, and they're all, you know, I kind of have to teach them, you know, especially I have one that's like really macho, and I'm like trying to break him. I'm just like, Ethan, just like be nice, just like be sweet and calm and like quiet. And
he should listen to you. This is great advice.
Thank you. Tell him that.
No, I'm afraid of him.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
Now, you talked about all this training that you did and all this self-defense training. You learned to do some stuff with flip knives. Is that right?
Yeah, butterfly knives, or the better word is a balisong. Yeah, it's all about kind of it's like making people look up here while you're doing everything else down here. It's kind of crazy. Okay. But I can show you.
Sure, I think I'd love to see that. Yeah, let's take a look.
Yeah,
I think that one right here.
Yeah, do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Should I get up?
All right. Yeah, you do whatever you like. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't done this since I was 11.
Oh, good.
So
I'll be
don't
killed.
Judge me.
This is great.
Okay. You see that? Whew. Okay. So you go like that, and you do this, and you're supposed to have more than one.
Right.
But
I'm comfortable with you having just one. That's very close to my face. Those are cool. I don't.
Yeah, they're kind of fun. You can just kind of play around with them while you're sitting here.
Yeah.
So what's the next question?
I can't even think. I'm like a kitty cat, and you're. It's like you're jingling keys, and I'm just like.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool though, because there's like a whole art behind it, and these guys that teach you it tell you everything to respect it. And
right. Cool. Kick-Ass 2 opens on Friday.
Yeah.
Check that out, ladies and gentlemen. And so nice having you on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, please come back. Yeah,
I will,
really cool talking to you. Chloe, Grace Moretz, we'll be right back.